Imagine it's dead of winter, negative 30 degrees outside. You're in South Dakota, and your house has two light sources. One dusty lamp in the corner, and one ceiling fan with 3 bulbs. Altogether, the bulbs are probably about 5 watts each. It's trickling light. You've just been out in the snow all day long. You're tired, you're exhausted, and you feel you're not up here. You're here. Hi, I'm Michael, and today we're going to talk about lamps. It was one of those basement apartments where you're just like, where it's just very dark all the time. I couldn't handle it anymore. I went to the hardware store. I got 3 90-watt bulbs. It was so bright in there. The guy I was living with one time was like, you just sit and you just stare at that light, right? He goes, that can't be good for your eyes. And I think subconsciously I was like, just let me soak in as much light as I possibly can. It's the dead of winter. First light we're going to talk about today is my newest lamp that I've gotten, is the donut lamp. The donut lamp from IKEA. I absolutely love this thing. I know it's weird. I know it's strange. You can mount it on a wall or you can have it laying flat. I think it produces some of the most gorgeous, glowy light. I read recently in a book, The Little Book of Hygge, that if you want to create a really cozy atmosphere, you got to make things feel like candlelight or firelight. And that's exactly what this donut does. I love it. I'm at a point in my life where I'm trying to do less of what I think I should do and more of what I really want. More of what I feel like I really want. For example, this little glowy lamp right here, you can't really see it because it's so bright. I love this thing. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful. And when I held that little light bulb in my hand, I knew I had to be a part of my life. What the hell is this video? A while back, Portia and I had a shelf that had no power to it. And if there's one thing I really don't like, it's visible cordage. I know, look at all this visible cordage behind me. But I don't love visible cordage. So we got this little rechargeable lamp. It's the best. It is a perfect little column of light. And I wish the battery life was a little bit longer. It could last for about 8 hours, I think. We use this thing for everything. For Shiloh's homework, for building Legos, I'll even put it outside the shower when I'm taking a shower if I want to make a cozy shower. I know, it's extra, but I love it. We're doing you know what? No, I'm not apologizing for it. We've entered a new era. We're doing things for us now. And if you want a little cozy lamp shower, then by golly, you take that cozy lamp shower. You also might be asking yourself, Michael, why are you dressed like it's the Arctic tundra? It's 5:50 right now in the morning and I'm in my garage. So you get PJ's light. If you want to get your own lamp like this, obviously everything I'm talking about will be down in the description, but I have a lamp that I want to buy, fully waterproof, gorgeous little mushroomy little lamp that I think would be perfect for inside the shower. I know. When I was younger, I used to always want a modern lamp. My mom and I would walk through Home Depot and she'd be picking out, beautiful lighting for our house. And I would see like the weird blue mid-century modern, like ugly lamp. And I'd be like, Mom, can I have that for my room? And she'd be like, I think that part of me has never died. And now I'm like, let's bring on the weird lamps. With that being said, as we've been decorating Shiloh's room, he loves a lot of light. He is always turning on as many lights as possible. So I wanted to make his room very bright and beautiful. So we came up with this idea for the rocket lamp. And I say we came up with it. We didn't come up with it. It's found on Pinterest. But you get this LED wire that looks like neon. You ziggle-zaggle it across the room. And then we found this rocket lamp from Target that had long since broke. And I just pushed some of the LEDs in and I glued it out. And we hung that up and now it looks like a little rocket launching. I have plans to make floating glowing planets around it. Hasn't happened yet. I'll make a video when it does. But how cute is that? Secondly, got a little reading light next to his beanbag chair. Third, he's got a little cloud next to his bed. It's so cute. Side note here, I'm also in the process of de-smarting my house. I went through an era where I only had smart LED bulbs that could change, their RGB and they could change color and do all that stuff. That's cool. when you don't have a child who flicks the lights on and off and on and off. Because what happens is Shiloh would do that and then they would lose connection. And then I would have to go through my phone and find the stinking app, and they all have separate apps. And I'd have to find a way to reconnect them. That happened so many times where I was like, I'm going to the hardware store. I'm getting normal bulbs. And that's that. So, with that being said, I did want a way to hook up Shiloh's lights and have switches for them so that he wouldn't have to lean over or plug them in or whatever. So, I found these radio signal light switches. They don't need a hub. They don't need Wi-Fi. You click the button and the light turns on. I love it! I think the first time I really started to get obsessed with lighting and light in general was when I went to college and studied visual media. I took a ton of photography classes where we had to use big lights like this and stuff like that. And I think that was the first time I realized that you could create a mood with the lighting that you're using. And I had never really got that before. And once I started to play around with it, do you ever make yourself cringe so hard that you're like, ugh? And of course, I was really drawn to these like dark and dramatic portraits. And I still am. I had a teacher once tell me, if you want to make something interesting, only light part of it, which I think about all the time. So, thank you. Thank you for that. This is my box lamp. It was made by my father-in-law. Portia's sister got married. When Portia's sister got married, she has fantastic taste. She wanted light boxes for her whole wedding. Her dad was like, I can make them. So he made them. Then they were like, let's put some vinyl on the front. And it could say, the Klapp Loosely wedding, or it can say, here's our wedding hashtag or whatever. And then it would shine through and look gorgeous. It would be a sign, basically. I kept one. I will never let it go. I love it so much. It sits in the corner of our house. It is one of those lights that you kind of forget about. It really blends into the room, and then until you kick it on. And then all of a sudden it's like, where's that perfect, low, glowing, gorgeous light coming from? Yeah, it's coming from this light box that you thought was a nightstand or a side table, but it's not. Some people have been like, is that a speaker? What is that thing? And it's just a bunch of construction lumber with an opaque face and a couple little lamp mounts, easy wiring. I mean, he probably made it for like $10, but it is, I will never let it go. So thank you, Joel. So that brings us to today. Where's my lamp journey taking me today? To be honest, I'm really interested in making more lamps. Making this little glowy lamp over here was so much fun. I would love to do some more of that. And if you want me to make videos about it, maybe I will. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Okay, to wrap this video up, let's do some honorable mentions speed round. I call it the Pixar lamp. It's yellow. We went through a chapter of our lives where I only bought things that were black and white. I'm so happy I'm out of that. I love things with color, but they have to be the right color. This is one of those things. Glowy, gorgeous, beautiful, low light. Globe light from IKEA. Everybody's got one. Everybody loves them. It's beautiful. It's brilliant. It gives those warm, cozy vibes. Got to get yourself one. They're like $15. Mushroom night lights. I saw these on an Instagram ad and I bought them immediately. They're so cute, they're gorgeous, and they remind me of one of my best friends, Sam. And they themselves are little cottage people. And I love... Yes, Sam, I just called you a cottage person. Last but not least, this clamp task light from IKEA. This is perfect for building Legos. This is perfect for doing whatever you want around the house. Clamps everywhere, goes everywhere. Beautiful, bright light. It's wonderful. Adam Savage once said he loves little pools of light everywhere because even in a messy, crazy environment, if you can direct light to certain areas, all of a sudden things seem a little less messy. I like that. I also like being able to see, which I can't really. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm just going to keep making videos that are attractive to me, that make me feel good. And if you're cool with that, I'm cool with that. So let's bond over some stuff, shall we? I hope this video finds you somewhere safe and cozy and warm. Side note, I made this stool. Remember how we talked about color earlier? I'm going to put these little orange casters on the bottom of them. All right, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.